Our Great Crested Newt kit was created in line with Natural England's approved protocol, so you can be confident that all regulatory requirements for surveying Great Crested Newts with eDNA are met. In this kit, you will receive 6 falcon tubes filled with 35 ml of ethanol, 2 pairs of sterile nitrile gloves, a sampling bag for holding water, a ladle dipper for collecting water subsamples, a pipette for transferring water, a resealable bag, and a datasheet for noting information about your sample. You will need to take into the field with you a smartphone or GPS for recording location data. Identify where you will take 20 subsamples from the pond you are sampling. Subsamples should be spread evenly around the pond perimeter. Remember to always check and obtain any licenses or permits you need before going into the field. Before sampling, it's important to put on the gloves provided to minimise contamination. At each subsampling point, gently mix the water column using the ladle to stir the water from the surface to close to the bottom, without disturbing the sediment at the bottom. Fill the ladle and empty into the sampling bag. Repeat this step 20 times around the perimeter at the pond. Once all subsamples have been collected, the sampling bag should be about half full. Roll the top of the bag down and shake for 10 seconds to mix the DNA. Change your gloves at this point to minimise contamination in the next stage. Before taking each subsample to go into the falcon tubes, swirl the sampling bag to homogenise any DNA that may have sunk to the bottom. Using the plastic pipette, add 15 ml of pond water to one of the tubes, taking the total volume up to 50 ml. Secure the lid and shake vigorously for 10 seconds. Repeat the same for the other 5 tubes and then seal the cardboard box. Fill out your datasheet with information about your individual sample, including sample ID, which needs to be different from any other samples that you may have taken. Any remaining water can be poured back into the pond. Place your box of samples and your datasheet into the resealable bag. Ensure that you've booked your sample collection and analysis at my.naturemetrics.co.uk. If your samples are going to be stored overnight before collection, they should be refrigerated. Securely package your samples in the box that they arrived in for collection. As well as your samples, you may also return any plastic waste to us for recycling. Just ensure that it's washed, dried and sealed in a separate bag. Pack out any extra space with paper or packing material.